my name is Dr. Clarity, which is a screen name for Dr. Claire Albright, and I'm a psychologist and a life coach in Lake Forest, California. And this video is in the series Standing Up to the Bully of Social Anxiety Disorder. And this exact taping is the background of a tool or a method called Emotional Freedom Technique. And if you want to research this tool, you just go to www.emofree.com, which is spelled EMOFREE.com, as if it was a short form of emotional freedom, emofree.com. So, some people don't like the introduction, so you can just skip it. And the more thinker types, this is a nice background. A lot of the licensing boards for psychologists are against this method because there's not enough research on it yet to prove its efficacy. And they don't want individuals to waste their time investing in methods that aren't scientifically researched yet. The reason I'm including it in this set is because when you read the testimonials on the internet, a lot of people have had breakthroughs using this method. So here's the background on how this method was invented. It was invented by a man ultimately named Dr. Roger Callahan, a psychologist in the Palm Springs area of California. And he's been an anxiety specialist for definitely over 20 years and has written many books on anxiety. And he had a phobia client one day named Mary. And Mary was standing in front of a pool as they were doing therapy, and she said, "Oh, Dr. Callahan, I feel right in my tummy. I feel this pain when I look at the water." Well, what Mary didn't know is Dr. Callahan had stomach problems that day, and he had told his acupuncturist about it, and the acupuncturist had put a needle right there. So Dr. Callahan said to his client, "Just tap right there, Mary." And she did, and unbelievable. And Dr. Callahan was shocked. That was the end of Mary's debilitating water phobia. Mary had come to the point, she was a mother of a few young children, where she couldn't even take a shower. She was having such a water phobia. But it totally ended in that 5-minute period, and it stayed away for years. So what Dr. Callahan started from that was a method called TFT, thought field therapy, where he developed a bunch of acupressure type points that could be tapped for different problems like jet lag or OCD, obsessive compulsive disorder, or panic disorder, and different phobias. He had different places to tap. Well, one of Dr. Callahan's students was an engineer named Gary Craig, who is in charge of that website, emofree.com. And like most engineers, Gary wanted to make it more efficient and faster, and that's how engineers think. And so what Gary Craig did is he came up with one protocol, just one set of tapping points for any anxiety-related issue, and other issues too. Gary Craig uses it for addictions and physical pain. And so what I'll do is I'll show you these tapping points. Okay, so 1 is the beginning of the eyebrow, 2 is your temple, and you're just going to be very light. 3 is an inch under your pupil. 4 is the middle of the mustache area. 5 is the middle of your chin. 6 is the beginning of your collarbone, which is about an inch from the center of your body. 7 is 4 inches under your armpit. 8 is the hardest one to describe, which is the side of your nail right here. So that's the hardest one to describe. Then there's this one, and then this one, which is right on top of your nail side there. And then this one, you skip the ring finger. And this one I'll call the karate chop point. And this one, which is not in a lot of the EFT manuals and things that you can download for free, but I've seen it on Gary Craig's tapes by experts. And finally this one here on the crown of your head where you'd wear like a beanie. So those are the tapping points, and whenever we start tapping about a problem, what we do is we do what Gary Craig calls the setup. And you just tap on your karate chop point and you say, "I deeply love and accept myself even though," and then you fill in the blank of what you're struggling with. "I'm so scared to go to this social event." And then you say, I forgive myself for being, and then you fill your problem in the blank line. I forgive myself for being so scared to go to this social event. And then the final thing you say is, and I forgive anyone who's contributed to my fear of this social event. You just fill your problem in the line. Okay, so that's, and then when we get to the tapping point, you just say whatever your problem is. I'm so scared to go to this social event tonight. I'm so scared to go to this social event tonight. I'm so scared to go to this social event tonight. I'm so scared to go to this social event tonight. I'm so scared to go to this social event tonight. I'm so scared of 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 this social event tonight. And finally, I'm so scared of this social event tonight. And that's all it is. And what Gary Craig likes to tell his students to do is, before you tap, you just rate your problem on a scale of 1 to 10, where 10's the worst. That's called SUDS, your subjective units of distress scale. So let's say you're at a 9 before you start. You just write down a 9, and then you do the tapping, which might only take a minute and a half. And then you just close your eyes and see what number you're at now. And let's say you're at an 8. Okay, then let's say you do it again. And then maybe you close your eyes and you're still at an 8. So you do it again. And you close your eyes and whoa, you went down 3 points. Suddenly you're at a 5 and you're shocked. And then you do it again and suddenly you're at a 3. So in a matter of 7 or 8 minutes, you've gone from an 8 to a 3, where you've stood up to the bully of social anxiety disorder and gotten in your authority, stood up in your authority and fought back. So thank you so much for listening. This is Dr. Clarity. My phone number is 949-454-0996. Thank you.